Did you know that there is a majestic mountain range considered the natural boundary between the continents of Asia and Europe, where nature and history intertwine in a miraculous way? That is none other than the Caucasus Mountains, a world-famous geological wonder. With Mount Elbrus standing at 5,642 meters, the highest peak of the range, the Caucasus proudly serves as a crossroads of ancient cultures and a shared home to over 10,000 plant species, including 1,500 species that can only be found here. Rising to its highest point, Mount Elbrus at 5,642 meters, the Caucasus is a challenge for climbers and a living museum, preserving traces from the 19th century Caucasus War to its unique diversity of languages and cultures. Exploring the Caucasus Mountains means stepping into a world where pristine nature and human heritage blend together. Compelling you to uncover the mysteries still hidden within. Donbay, Russia. Imagine a place where towering mountains kiss the sky and glaciers carve through emerald valleys. Welcome to Donbay, Russia's hidden alpine paradise. Donbay is a land of myths and legends. Named after an ancient warrior who defended his homeland, his spirit is said to rest in these mighty peaks. Home to the Tripedia Nature Reserve, Donbay shelters rare wildlife like snow leopards, brown bears, and the majestic Caucasian ibex. When winter arrives, it transforms into a skier's dream, with pristine slopes, and the legendary Soviet-era Flying Sphere cable car. Beyond landscapes, Dombey is a cultural mosaic, home to the Karachay people, known for their hospitality, vibrant dances, and delicious Kaishan flatbread. Nature's science unfolds here. Glaciers shape rivers that sustain life, showcasing the Earth's delicate balance. Whether you seek adventure, serenity, or history, Dombey is a destination like no other. It's not just a place on the map, it's a journey into the extraordinary. Sulak Canyon, Russia. In the heart of Dagestan, where the mountains guard their secrets, lies Sulak Canyon. A place carved by time and whispered about in legend. Its turquoise waters shimmer under the sun, but beneath the beauty lies a tale of love and tragedy carried forever by the rushing river. Long ago, a young woman named Sulaki fell deeply in love with a man from a rival village, their love forbidden by ancient feuds. On a moonlit night, as their families closed in to tear them apart, Sulaki made a fateful choice. She ran to the edge of the canyon and leapt into the abyss. As her body met the river below, the waters turned an ethereal shade of blue, as if absorbing her sorrow, forever marking the land with her name. Locals say, on quiet nights, the wind through the canyon carries her whispers, and the river glows brighter under the moon, as if remembering her story. But Sulak Canyon is not just a place of loss. It's a place where nature and legend intertwine, creating a landscape unlike any other in Russia. Standing at the canyon's edge, you can feel the weight of history, the power of nature, and the lingering presence of those who once walked these lands. So, if you ever visit Sulak Canyon, listen closely, because every rock, every wave, and every gust of wind has a story to tell. Grozny Mosque, Russia. Once, Grozny was a city of silence, its streets scarred by war, its skyline marked by ruins. But today, standing in its heart is a symbol of rebirth, the Grozny Mosque. They call it the heart of Chechnya, not just for its grandeur, but for what it represents, a city rising from the ashes, finding faith, and rebuilding its soul. Modeled after Istanbul's great mosques, its towering minarets and golden domes now shine where once there was only dust and destruction. When the war ended, many believed Grozny would never be the same, that its people would never heal. But the call to prayer from this mosque proved them wrong. Today, thousands gather here, not in fear, but in unity, proving that faith can build what war once tried to erase. Grozny is no longer just a name in history books. It is alive, it is strong, and at its heart beats the rhythm of prayer, echoing through the city. Dagestan, Russia. In the heart of the Caucasus, where mountains scrape the sky and ancient fortresses cling to cliffs, lies Dagestan, a land of warriors, poets, and untold stories. Here, in the oldest city of Russia, Derbent, The gates of an ancient Persian fortress still stand, whispering tales of emperors and invaders who tried and failed to conquer these lands. High in the mountains, the village of Gunib tells the story of Imam Shamil, the legendary warrior who led the Caucasian resistance and made his last heroic stand against the Russian Empire. The Battle of Gunib was more than a fight, it was a symbol of defiance. Outnumbered and outgunned, Shamil and his men held their ground until the very end, their bravery echoing through time. But Dagestan isn't just a land of war, it is a land of wisdom. In the remote village of Kubachi, artisans have crafted silver and gold for centuries, their hands shaping history into every piece. They say the mountains here remember everything, from the ancient traders of the Silk Road to the warriors who defended their homes with nothing but courage and steel. And then there is Sulak Canyon, deeper than the Grand Canyon. Its turquoise waters carving through rock like a river of dreams, a place so breathtaking that even time seems to slow down. Dagestan is a land where past and present walk hand in hand, where young wrestlers train in the footsteps of champions like Khabib Nurmagomedov, carrying on the warrior spirit of their ancestors. At night, the mountains glow under the starlit sky, and the wind carries the voices of 100 languages, each one a thread in the rich, unbreakable tapestry of this land. Tbilisi Old Town, Georgia. In the heart of the Caucasus, where ancient streets weave through time, Tbilisi Old Town stands as a living storybook, its pages worn yet filled with life. The air carries the scent of history, stone walls that have seen empires rise and fall, wooden balconies that have heard whispered love stories, and courtyards where laughter echoes from generations past. Beneath the city, the sulfur baths breathe steam into the air, the same waters that once soothed weary travelers. and poets like Pushkin, who declared them the finest in the world. Above it all, the Narikala fortress watches over the city, a silent guardian of Tbilisi's past. Its crumbling walls are a reminder that even ruins can be beautiful. Here, cultures have danced together for centuries. Church bells chime near the call to prayer. While the glow of synagogues lights up the evening sky, each faith woven into the soul of the city. As the sun sets, the streets awaken. Wine flows like poetry in hidden cellar bars, where strangers become friends over glasses of Saperavi, Georgia's crimson gift to the world. The Bridge of Peace stretches like a ribbon of light across the river, connecting the old and the new, a promise that Tbilisi will always embrace both tradition and change. Art spills from the walls, from Soviet-era murals to bold street graffiti. Voices of the past and present converging in a visual symphony of rebellion and hope. Tbilisi Old Town does not ask for admiration. It simply invites you to walk, to listen, to lose yourself in its magic, and to carry a piece of its soul long after you leave. Mesquite, Georgia. Mesquite is best understood not just through history, but through the emotions it stirs. The feeling of stepping into a place where time slows down and the past breathes in every stone. It is a town where faith is not just practiced but woven into the landscape. From the cross standing high on Jvari Monastery's hill to the solemn grandeur of Svetitskovli Cathedral, where silent prayers echo under ancient domes. The rivers that meet here, Mtgvari and Aragvi, seem to tell a story of union, of how Georgia's heart beats in rhythm with both its past and future. At sunset, Mesquite glows in hues of amber and rose, its churches and winding streets bathed in a light that feels almost sacred, as if the town itself is whispering its secrets to the sky. Greater Trinity Church, Georgia. Amid the towering peaks of the Caucasus Mountains, an ancient church stands alone on a windswept hill, Greater Trinity Church, where the heavens seem to touch the earth. Built in the 14th century, this sacred place was chosen by monks seeking solitude. A sanctuary where they could pray beneath an endless sky, far from the noise of the world. The journey to Gergeti is not an easy one. Winding roads, steep inclines, but every challenge melts away the moment its breathtaking silhouette appears through the mist. Local legends whisper that this land is where Prometheus was chained for stealing fire from the gods, and the echoes of that myth still linger in the air. At sunrise, the church emerges from the clouds like a vision, bathed in golden light. Making visitors feel as though they have stepped into something truly divine. During times of war, Gergeti became a hidden refuge, safeguarding treasures from the great Svetikovali Cathedral, proving the unwavering faith of the Georgian people. Its weathered stone walls hold centuries of whispered prayers, a testament to the countless souls who have knelt here in search of peace. Some come to Gergeti for a photograph, yet leave with something far greater. A quiet sense of clarity, as if they found something they didn't even know they were searching for. And through centuries of change, through storms and silence, Greater Trinity Church remains timeless, sacred, and eternal. Kazbegi, Georgia. Kazbegi, now known as Stepansminda, is a land of legends, where the mighty Mount Kazbek stands like a giant guarding the border between heaven and earth. According to legend, this is where Amirani, the Georgian hero, much like Prometheus, was punished by the gods for stealing fire and giving it to mankind. Chained to the cliffs of Mount Kazbek, he was tormented daily by an eagle that tore at his liver. Yet his chains never broke, and the howling wind in the mountains is said to be his cries echoing through the centuries. Beneath the snow-capped peaks, the Gergely Trinity Church rises like a miracle in the wild, a place where people seek peace amidst the vast embrace of the sky. As the sun rises over the lush valleys of Kazbegi, golden light spills across the mountaintops, as if the gods still watch over this sacred land. With trails winding through pine forests and glacial streams, Kazbegi is not just a destination for hikers, but a sanctuary where the soul finds connection with nature. Anyone who sets foot here carries their own story, but when they leave a piece of their heart on this legendary mountain. Ananuri Fortress, Georgia. Ananuri Fortress stands on the banks of the Aragvi River, its stone towers whispering tales of battles, betrayal, and resilience. For centuries, this fortress guarded the vital road to the mountains, a silent witness to the rise and fall of dynasties that shaped Georgia's history. Legends speak of a noblewoman named Anna, who was walled inside the fortress alive, her spirit forever guarding its walls, hence the name Ananuri. The turquoise waters of the Jinvali Reservoir stretch below, reflecting the fortress like a scene from a forgotten epic. Inside, ancient carvings on church walls tell stories of faith and survival, each symbol etched by hands long gone but never forgotten. Through invasions and sieges, Ananuri never surrendered easily, its thick stone walls standing strong against time and enemy forces alike. On misty mornings, the towers rise through the fog like sentinels watching over the valley. Frozen in time, yet alive in legend. Oplissika, Georgia. Uplissika is a city born from stone, where time has carved stories into every rock and tunnel. Over 3,000 years ago, this was the beating heart of an ancient civilization, its halls echoing with the footsteps of traders, warriors, and priests. Unlike other historical sites, Uplissika was not built, it was sculpted. Its homes, temples, and theaters all carved directly from the mountainside. It thrived as a religious and political center long before Christianity. Where pagan rituals once filled the air with fire and chants to forgotten gods. Despite its grandeur, Uplissika fell to invaders, its power fading with time. Yet its ruins remain, an unbroken link to Georgia's earliest days. The wind whispers through abandoned chambers, carrying echoes of an empire lost but never forgotten. From the fortress-like cliffs, the view stretches for miles, a reminder that this city once commanded the land like an ancient guardian. Vardzia, Georgia Point. Vardzia is a city of secrets, a hidden kingdom carved into the cliffs of Georgia's rugged mountains. Unlike Uplissika, which was a bustling pagan trade center, Vardzia was built as a fortress monastery, a sanctuary meant to protect its people from invaders. It was Queen Tamar, Georgia's most legendary ruler, who ordered its construction in the 12th century, a city within the rocks, invisible to enemies, yet thriving with life. Originally, Vardzia had over 6,000 rooms, stretching across 13 levels, with churches, wine cellars, libraries, and even an advanced irrigation system supplying fresh water to its hidden inhabitants. One of its greatest treasures is the Church of the Dormition, adorned with breathtaking frescoes that still glow with color, depicting Queen Tamar herself as a divine ruler. But disaster struck. An earthquake in the 13th century ripped the city open, exposing its hidden corridors and making it vulnerable to future invasions. Unlike other cave cities, Vardzia is not just a ruin, it's a place of resilience. Where faith and history still echo through the stone. Mestia, Georgia. What if there was a place where medieval stone towers stand guard over a valley untouched by time? Mestia, the heart of Georgia's Svaneti region, is a land of legends. Where each tower tells a story of warriors, feuds, and families who built fortresses to withstand centuries of invasions. Mestia is still alive. Its ancient homes, some over 1,000 years old, remain inhabited by the proud Svan people. High above, the snow-capped peaks of the Caucasus Mountains create a breathtaking backdrop. Turning every sunrise into a masterpiece painted in gold and white. This is a place where traditions are fiercely preserved, where polyphonic singing, a haunting, UNESCO-listed musical art, fills the air during village celebrations. Even in winter, when deep snow blankets the land, Mestia does not sleep. Skiers and mountaineers arrive, drawn by the raw beauty of its untouched slopes. Mestia is not just a destination, it's a journey back in time. Where history, culture, and nature merge into something truly unforgettable. Ushguli, Georgia. Have you ever wondered what it's like to live in the highest permanently inhabited village in Europe? Ushguli, hidden deep in Georgia's Svaneti region, stands at over 2,100 meters above sea level, where time seems to move slower and the mountains whisper ancient tales. This remote village, with its iconic Svan towers, has stood against invaders, harsh winters, and the passage of centuries, remaining almost unchanged for over 1,000 years. Legends say that Queen Tamar, Georgia's most powerful ruler, once sought refuge here, finding solace in the shadows of the mighty Shkara, Georgia's highest peak. Even in summer, patches of snow cling to the mountainsides, and the air carries the crisp scent of wildflowers, making it feel like a place untouched by the modern world. Reaching Ushguli is not easy, but those who make the journey find more than just a village. They discover a world frozen in time, where the soul of Georgia still beats strong. Tusheti National Park, Georgia Point. What if the most breathtaking landscapes were also the hardest to reach? Tusheti National Park, tucked away in the Caucasus Mountains, is a land of untamed beauty, where emerald valleys, medieval watchtowers, and roaming wild horses create a scene from another time. Accessible only by a treacherous mountain road open for just a few months each year. Tusheti feels like a secret world where ancient traditions still thrive. Here, shepherds guide their flocks across misty hills, and the air carries the scent of alpine flowers and wood smoke from remote villages untouched by modern life. Kertvisi Fortress, Georgia. For centuries, Tripedia fortress has stood like a silent guardian over the Mtkvari River, its weathered stone walls whispering secrets of forgotten battles and lost empires. Legends say Alexander the Great once set foot here, gazing upon its high towers before marching onward in his conquests. Unlike the grand palaces of kings, this fortress was built for survival. Thick walls, hidden tunnels, and a strategic hilltop position made it nearly impenetrable. Through Mongol invasions, Ottoman rule, and Georgian uprisings, Tripedia never truly fell, its spirit as unyielding as the cliffs it stands upon. Even today, as the wind howls through its ruins, one question lingers. If these walls could speak, what tales of warriors and empires would they tell? Batumi, Georgia. What if a city could be both a gateway to the past and a glimpse into the future? Batumi, Georgia's vibrant Black Sea gem, blends old-world charm with cutting-edge modernity. Where 19th-century facades stand beside futuristic skyscrapers. Its palm-lined boulevard hums with life. Street musicians play as the scent of freshly grilled khachapuri drifts from open-air cafes. But beyond the dazzling lights and coastal glamour, Batumi hides its own legends, like the tragic love story of Ali and Nino, immortalized in a mesmerizing moving statue. As the sun sets over the sea, casting golden light on its ever-changing skyline, one thing becomes clear: Batumi isn't just a destination, it's an experience waiting to unfold. Yerevan, Armenia. Yerevan is far more than just Armenia's capital. It is a city that has stood the test of time for nearly 2,800 years, making it one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. Its foundation stone was laid in 782 BC, even before Rome, and yet today it thrives as a modern, artistic, and dynamic metropolis. Known as the Pink City due to its signature rose-colored volcanic tuff buildings, Yerevan takes on a magical glow at sunset. Beneath its streets, the ancient ruins of Erebuni Fortress whisper stories of kings and warriors who once ruled these lands. Mount Ararat, a symbol of Armenian identity, looms in the distance, a reminder of Yerevan's deep historical and cultural roots. Despite its past struggles, the city beats with resilience. From its lively jazz bars to the timeless melodies of Armenian duduk music filling the air. Every step through Yerevan reveals layers of history, art, and passion, making it a city where the past and present merge into something truly extraordinary. Noravank Monastery, Armenia. The road to Noravank winds through a canyon of crimson cliffs, where nature itself seems to guard an ancient secret. Perched on a rocky outcrop, the monastery stands like a beacon of faith, its golden stone glowing under the Armenian sun. Centuries ago, artisans and monks carved intricate crosses and biblical tales into its walls, knowing that even in times of war and destruction, their stories would endure. Inside, a hidden staircase built into the facade leads to a second-floor chapel, a place where only the brave or the faithful dare to climb. Legend whispers of secret tunnels beneath the monastery, once used by monks to escape invading armies and protect their sacred relics. As the evening light casts long shadows over the cliffs, Noravank becomes more than just a monument. It feels like a passage between worlds. Where past and present exist side by side. Even today, visitors stand in silent awe, feeling the weight of history in the wind that rushes through the canyon. Garni Temple, Armenia. Deep in the Armenian mountains, Garni Temple stands as the last survivor of Armenia's pre-Christian era, a Greco-Roman masterpiece in a land of ancient churches. Built in the 1st century AD for Mir, the sun god, it once echoed with fire rituals and sacred chants. But in 1679, a massive earthquake reduced it to ruins, leaving only scattered stones. Centuries later, Armenian experts pieced it back together, bringing history back to life. Now, it stands beside the stunning Symphony of Stones, a canyon where nature's own architecture rivals human craftsmanship. More than a monument, Garni is a reminder that history isn't just remembered, it's rebuilt, one stone at a time. Mount Elbrus. Deep in Russia's Caucasus Mountains, near the Georgia border, Mount Elbrus rises as Europe's highest peak at 5,642 meters. This isn't just a mountain, it's a stage for World War II history unlike any other. In August 1942, German troops hoisted their swastika flag on the summit, prompting Hitler to fume. Why did they climb that peak? It's a useless stunt. By February 1943, Soviet climbers struck back, tearing it down and raising their red flag in fierce defiance. There's a tale, perhaps a legend, of a Soviet pilot bombing German fuel near the Prelude 11 hut, preserving it for later generations. Nestled in southwestern Russia, this dormant volcano's glaciers sustain rivers, binding its past to human life today. That dramatic flag swap marks Elbrus as a rare emblem of courage and conquest. Some whisper it's where Zeus chained Prometheus, a myth echoing through its stony slopes. Its shrinking ice signals climate change, linking history to our present struggles. Mount Elbrus isn't just a climb, it's a testament to war, rebellion, and humanity etched in ice and rock.